There was a man named William Carter, born in a small industrial town where most people worked long hours in factories. William grew up in a modest family. His father was a mechanic, and his mother cleaned houses for a living. Life was never easy, but William learned early that hard work was the only way forward. When he turned 16, William had to leave school to support his family. He took a job in a local factory, working more than 10 hours a day. The work was exhausting, the environment was noisy, and the pay was barely enough. Yet William never complained. He believed that every step, no matter how small, could lead to something better. One cold winter morning, while walking to work, William passed by a small public library. He rarely paid attention to it before, but something that day made him stop. A sign on the door read, "Free evening classes. Learn English, computers, and basic business skills." William felt a strange pull. He had always wanted to return to studying, but he thought it was too late. After all, he was already working full-time and helping his family. But that evening, after finishing his shift, he gathered his courage and walked into the library. The librarian welcomed him with a warm smile and guided him to the classroom. There were only 4 other adults, all trying to learn something new. William felt nervous at first, but soon he began to enjoy the lessons. He studied English grammar, learned how to use a computer, and even discovered a talent for business planning. For the first time in years, William felt hope. Over the next 2 years, William attended classes every evening after work. He read books, watched educational videos, and practiced typing on old library computers. His progress was slow but steady. The librarian, Mrs. Hamilton, encouraged him every day, telling him that education could open doors he never imagined. One day, Mrs. Hamilton told him about a scholarship program for adults who wanted to continue their education. With her help, William applied. 2 months later, he received a letter in the mail. He opened it with shaking hands. He had been accepted. William could hardly believe it. The scholarship covered his tuition for a technical institute where he could study business management. He reduced his work hours, studied as hard as he could, and never missed a class. After 3 years, William graduated with excellent marks. He then applied for a job at a logistics company in the city. During the interview, he talked about his journey, from factory worker to graduate. The managers were impressed by his determination and honesty. He was hired immediately. William worked his way up through the company. He started as an assistant, became a supervisor, then a manager. 10 years after walking into that small library for the first time, he became the regional director of the company. But William never forgot where he came from. Every month, he donated books and equipment to the same library that helped him change his life. He also volunteered to teach evening classes to adults who, like him, dreamed of a better future. William's story became an inspiration in his hometown. People started believing again that it was never too late to learn, never too late to change, and never too late to hope.